Alright, so today we're going to be looking at my 2018 PC build. Full disclosure here, I built this in December 2017, and even then some of the components aren't that relevant with the times. They're a couple years old, but it's what I chose to build with as my first computer build, and we're going to run through it here together.
Donkey's breath.
Alright, so starting off with the case, this is the Corsair Mid Tower 540 high airflow, I believe is what they call it. So I already took the screws off, the thumb screws and the side panel, so I'm just going to pop her off here. There we go. It's just a clear acrylic based, nothing too fancy. A bit dusty, I don't know if you can see that or not. So I've been using this computer for about, I don't know, about a month since I built it. And so in here we have a GTX 1080 Ti high HS2. It's the HS2 hybrid edition from EVGA, excuse me there. Sorry. In the back we have an ASUS X99 A2 motherboard, a 6850K, 32 gigs of Dominators, 3300 series DDR4, 32 gigs back, by 4 channels. What else? Corsair H100 V2 with the stock fans that comes with the liquid cooling loop for the graphics card is on there. The 2 fans up top come with the Corsair liquid cooler. These 2 front case fans are 140 mil each. They come with the case. Alright, we're going to turn around to the back here and look at the I/O. Nothing too fancy going on in the back of the case here. We don't have any grill or anything on the output of the rad for the graphics card. Basic I/O shield. I'm not really going to go over exactly what it has because, you know, it's not that fancy. GTX 1080 Ti, you know, regular as a DVI-D, 3 display port, 1 HDMI. The one cover's still in. I'm running an HX H50i power supply. It mounts vertically right there. And we're just going to swing around and pop into the other side here. Now my cable management is nothing spectacular, but it's quite functional. So it's already a wee bit dusty in here. You can see the fan from power supply is right there. You got 5 2.5 inch drive bays. You know, I wired this up, left this kind of loose hanging here, or if I want to put an optical bay in. Everything else is kind of decently cable managed, but yet it's still like loose and easily adjusted. Like I didn't tighten everything up. I didn't go with custom cable mods because really this tower is kind of going to get tucked in the corner. As you can see, it's already like physically dusty inside, and that's just the way she's going to live, but that's how I put her in. Front I/O, pretty simple. The case is nice. Nothing really to be said here except 2 USB 3.0s, mic in, headphones, power, reset, drive indication light. Alright, moving down a little bit lower on the motherboard here, I actually missed a couple things that I should have mentioned before. The only storage I have in this computer at this point in time is this 960 250 gigabyte 960 Pro NVMe SSD boot, and it's the only storage I currently have. And then I also have this AverMedia Live Gamer HD, which is a hand-me-down card here, and you can offload your decoding for like OBS or whatever onto it, or game capture HDMI if you're using a console on the side or what have you. I haven't really tried it too much yet, but of course it was a hand-me-down card. Everything else in the system I bought new and assembled new. You might have seen some assembly clips here because I did record sometimes during how I assembled it, but it turned out it wasn't exactly what I wanted to make into a standalone video. Now, just to be thorough about the case here, this top cover also comes off with 2 thumb screws exposing the top 2 fans. In case you had them in like a pull configuration, you can actually just take this off and you could easily like dust off your radiator, or if you installed fan filters, that is how easily you could do that. And then I've never taken the front off, but I believe it does also come off in the same fashion. Alright, scratch what I was saying before. I just easily popped off the front. I forgot how it came off. And here we have the dust filter, which you can see is actually nice and dusty because, you know, been using the PC. I'm actually just going to go clean this pup off right quick here. Alright, so for those of you that actually made it this far, thank you for watching. And if you have any questions about this, I'm really, if I can answer them, I'd like to. But this is my first PC build. There's a couple learning curves with it. But if you have any recommendations about how I'm going to go forward with this, please give them. Like in my near future, there's a disk drive I'm going to get. I'm going to get a 1 terabyte scratch SSD, probably like a couple enterprise grade high capacity like mechanical drives for long-term archiving of footage and stuff I want to put in the sleds in the front. But other than that, I don't have that much of a plan. I probably will plan on maybe going to the newest architecture or updating in a couple of years, but until then, this is basically going to be my daily driver. But yeah, by that means, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the little look into this case or these parts. I don't really expect anyone to really learn too much from me. I'm just showing you what I've done. I'm a novice. This might be a good representation of what a first-time builder would expect out of a PC. Maybe not these components, but this style of cable management. Like, you can do it yourself. This is nothing like extreme or anything. Even though both components are water cooled, both of the main two are water cooled. That's just because I bought the AIO and I bought the hybrid edition, which is actually quite beautiful, except I'm just catching a bit of noise in any audio or USB audio device I have because of the graphics card, and I know it's the graphics card because when load changes on it I get noise. But that's beside the fact. You're going to have a little bit of trouble with that all the time with coil whine with such a high powered card, but that's getting off topic a little bit. But anyways, thanks for watching.